Hey guys, welcome back to another video. I'm posting 2 videos in one day. So yeah, this kid's kind of paid to win right now. I've been seeing that. Look at his level. There's no way he has all these stuff already. But yeah. I'm gonna show you some tips and tricks. I've seen nobody use this with Scythe, because probably most people don't use it. So you know you have a quick melee button, right? If you use your ability button at the same time, it does some pretty decent stuff. You could hide in corners, and if you use medkit, you could go behind the map and do these types of tricks. Yeah, pay to win right now. Okay, let me quickly switch up my loadout. Let's smoke them. And he shut himself off the map. He's under me. Oh. So yeah, I'm gonna show you some tips and tricks you can do, like this slide jumping method. I've been doing it without even knowing that it's a method. It's just crazy, but these are some tips and tricks you should use. Where I'm gonna use them in matches while teaching you them. So let's show you stuff. It's gonna be their map. Here's the really neat part. So there's supposedly a glitch where if you vote at the last second, it becomes your map. And all of that. But another neat trick is that it also is on a round-based system. But that's the glitch that you could do. Hold out your grenade when you're doing this, okay? Hold it down. Now jump. It comes towards you and you're able to do that. Quick melee and then use your ability so it's unpredictable and you're able to have your thing open. As you could see, this kid's on keyboard, but he's playing on console at the same time. Got him. If you're good at bow, then you should use it. But what I recommend for this map, how I would strategize it, is this is what you should do. You should slide jump off this, slide jump off this, slide jump, hit, boost, slide jump. You could boost while slide jumping, which is pretty nice, especially up on corner ramps. Like, watch this. You could hear him charge it up. Never zoom in because it ruins your aim assist if you're playing on controller and all. And if you're on PC, still do not aim in, it ruins it. You should use stuff as thin like this where it's together so you know where you're shooting at. That's another tip you should do. As you could see, I'm really pretty fast. Another trick is when you reload, you see near my reload button, there becomes a clock, and then I melee and it instantly reloads, which gives me more time. He fell off. Yeah. But I'll teach you some rushing tips. You're gonna hold out your grenade. See this side? This is what I would do for this side. Hold out your grenade. Hold it early. Slide jump. Slide jump. Bam, bam. Push in here. And then you got this whole area to yourself. So which other people do other methods where they go there to these 2 spots. But unlike them, people use sniper, which could one-shot you. Oh, this kid's definitely pay to win. He was using the Uzi water gun skin. I could tell with the things. But yeah. If you don't have anything and you just only have certain items, I'll show you how to rush with those items too. And the best ways to get keys. And I'll recommend stuff right off the bat. Okay, so if you're new, you're playing. What I recommend is saving up keys for the Uzi. It is good for close range and all of that. I always recommend the Uzi. But if you like snipers, then there's definitely snipers. You're able to buy bundles, but I don't recommend. They always have keys up here on the board. Always claim them because they'll usually have a like goal. They'll also post codes in their Discord if you join it. Another good method of practice is when you have your tasks, complete them. But here's the thing: when you're a starter, go to the shooting range because you could do all of your quests in there. That is a glitch that you want to do. Another thing that is a good thing. Okay, we're on this map. Now let me show you a glitch on this map. We're not on the right side, but I could still do it. Don't worry, we're good. See how that ruined up my Cronus? Not Cronus. What? I'm playing on console, but let's quickly do this. Most people use Scythe. Use it. You could just do this neat trick. And then you're all the way up here. You could use fists and your grenade for this, though, instead. What I recommend is reloading your gun, camping up here, and if you have Uzi, it's gonna be pretty good, like that. And now I won, I'm gonna spawn right there. And always remember your spawn locations, it's also gonna be good. If you also predict how to go early, then you'll also get super good at the game. Oh, remember it's only this side that you're able to climb on, by the way. They could obviously shoot you, but see that? Okay, now that's hacked right there for sure. I don't know how he did that, but that's just crazy. You could always get new stuff. It depends on what you like. It does not matter. You could buy bundles if you want to. If you remember where the red mark is, then you're good. And if you learn how to see in the dark, then you're good. I could barely see in here, but I still could see in here. And if you throw another smoke nade and a smoke nade, it makes it bigger. Remember the other neat little tricks I taught you, by the way, guys. And don't try messing this up. If you fall too down, then you die. It can miss sometimes, which is pretty helpful. I don't recommend this one. I do recommend not something like mine, but something like this. Yeah, but never do the opposite way because it's not gonna work. Instead, if you want to get the good dash, you want to melee, then do your ability, like I said earlier. Sometimes I even forget that. But a pro tip is when they're on PC, you know if they use controller, then they're gonna have aim assist too. You're always able to see what they're using. Because mobile and console have aim assist, which you're able to make 1%, which gives you max aim assist. By the way, if you're also able to change screen shake, which takes away all of your recoil. See how I have no recoil? And watch this, it's always gonna be at the blue dot. It's never gonna change. That's why it's so good to change your things. I don't know how his is not expanding, but whatever. But I'll show you what you could do, and you could just make it a blue dot on the middle. Got him. So yeah, I'll teach you some tricks. So let's continue. Let's go back to hub. But you see how, like, on the side you saw stuff? Yeah. Down here, you have settings, or you have it up here. You're gonna click on settings. You're gonna go look at all this stuff. You wanna go down on to camera shake. I have it on somehow, but you want to turn that off. And I think I'm about to get better. But yeah, that's gonna make it way better. If you disable wraps, it reduces lag. You want to go to crosshairs. This is how you change it. You want to turn these off. Yeah, and it gives you special crosshairs for your shotgun and all that. But yeah, I changed mine to this. And if I change the bar length a bit down, I'm gonna change it a bit down back to normal. I just gotta quickly push this. Yeah, but on top it shows what it looks like. Let's get the bar thickness all the way up. I recommend using a mouse if you're on console, if you just connect it. But yeah, let's do that. Now look, now we could go to a shooting range. Shooting range gives you all these weapons. You won't be able to complete the quests for them, but see how these are golden? These are meant to be bought with Robux. That's why they're so expensive. But yeah, I'll show you some boosting tricks. There's a chainsaw boost and a grenade boost. See how mine's like that? It's always gonna be at middle. See? And look, if you slide jump, it's a lot faster. And if you use the ability for this, you get a lot faster. So watch this, what you could do with this. Ready? Hold it down. Slide jump off a ramp, and if you boost, you're able to get way faster. And it does extra damage too. The ability for revolver shoots it really fast, which could one-shot people if you hit them in the head. So look, this is what you want to practice. I can't do it yet. But you want to slide jump off ramps. But that thing's in the way. Let me quickly get all the stuff out of the way. I said get out of the damn way. I can't do it that well, but if you figure out how to do it, then you'll be goated. So I'll show you everything you could do. Okay, so yeah, there's all these. Burst rifle does more damage than the assault rifle. Bow is good for like range. Sniper is really good. Uzi is the best secondary for me. Katana reflects bullets. Trowel, I'll show you stuff with trowel, and I already showed you this. But yeah, if you want to pay to win and get the classic thing, you could do this nice trick, which could make you go high, but I haven't mastered it yet. Watch this. It could send you flying sometimes, but I don't have it mastered. Let me show you why sniper's the best. If you don't have aim assist max, then it will always make you go to chest. But if you no scope to head, it one shots. And see, and remember my tip how it always goes to the middle dot. Now watch this. See how high I went up by using my trick? It didn't even spawn the stuff. It could send you flying, and you could do stuff like this. You could use it as a block of defense. So then you could go. So let's say you want some defense. You're hiding behind a wall. You hit it. It blocks around them, so they can't move. So you're able to hit them. 70 to HP, which is pretty nice. So now watch me hit this. So now if you do these right, then you'll be able to be super good at the game. The yellow ones show your DPS. The purple ones are dummies. Just normal dummies. Michaela, don't touch my ice cream. Sorry, my little sister's trying to touch my ice cream. Candles. I'm from church. See, I am part Catholic. Flare gun. Knife is probably most people's second most used. Medkit is definitely the best thing to get with Robux, which is sad because it costs Robux. The freeze rate just freezes them like you thought. It could freeze you too if you're too close. But here's another thing. Normal hit, it does 40 damage, right? Back hit, it does 50 damage. It just normal 40 damage, right? That's how much it does. Flare. I didn't mean to hit that. Flare, it shows that smoke. I think it does fire damage or somewhat, or shows their location. But yeah. Do you just want to practice your aim a lot? Look, see, I'm able to do the sniper contracts in this game mode. But I won't get it. But see how my aim assist strength is too high? Because I did it for this video. You gotta go super close for that. Because PC players mostly use that. So that's why you don't put it all the way up. Because it just makes you that. But yeah, that's how you do crosshair and all that. Toggle aim, that's for mobile. But look, what you want, see how it's at 1? I'm gonna put it down how I usually do it. Which quickly. There we go, reset it. You know, I'm just gonna reset it. I keep mine at 3. It is best for practicing your aim. And it won't be like all the things that I just showed. Look, see? You'll be able to aim for their heads a lot easier. It's only meant for quick scoping for other things. But if you hit them with the flare, see fire damage, like I was right. So I was right. And it fuels the fire. So, watch this. I don't have these weapons, but let me show you. If you quick melee, it auto does the backstab, which is nice. Let me mind. Use the knife. You could use the knife ability at the exact time you hit it, but watch this. See how it went somewhere else? It's because I'm moving. If you stay still, it slowly closes, and then you'll be able to hit shots easily. Watch this. I say freeze rate and knife is the best combo, even though you only get 2 shots with freeze rate, which is good for duels, because then when you hit them, you don't want to hit yourself, but if you hit them, you'll be able to backstab them, which is insane. But let me show you. Minigun, it's bad. I don't care about these ones. But I recommend getting sniper, or shotgun. For these ones, I recommend getting Uzi. For this loadout, I recommend getting chainsaw, scythe, or katana. Any of these. Knife is good. You want to save up for medkit or buy medkit. Now see, now watch this combo that you could do. It's freeze rate. They're dead. I messed that up. It does 75 because they're in ice. So that's good, fine. That's fine. Because then you could just do that. Because what you could do is when you freeze rate them, you'll be able to quick melee ability, then shoot them with your SMG. So now look, I'm gonna try moving as much as I can. And see how it's in that spread area near my thing? That's what you want. And now watch my recoil control. It barely even shakes now. That literally just gets rid of your recoil when you do not aim. This, for some reason, has lots of range. So let me show you. Let's just say I want to hit that. I want to hit you. You know, let's say I want to get all the way across the map to shoot this person. By the way, slide jumping is the fastest way in this game to move. So let's see. Oh, I want to get that kid all the way over there. Bam, and it stays the same damage. So those are tips and tricks. You want to save up as much as you can. And so, yeah, if you want to get skin crates, do whatever you want. But this is what I mean by they cost a lot, as you could see. Medkit is 300. If you're able to get that, then you're good. But the only way usually people get it is going to bundles and just buying medkit bundle. Starter bundles, good for starters, obviously. But this is even better for starters because you get a medkit with it. But now, that's it for the video. So bye.